Cuzzo, are we
I
going to
am
be
recording. Yes, sir.
are we going to be live with the new visual? The
We
new
are live right now. I hit the live button.
what's up, y'all? Shit, intro us in, Cuzzo.
I know you niggas missed me. I know y'all didn't really care for these two, but I know y'all niggas missed me. You know what I'm saying? We back. This is gonna be officially episode 20. Don't look at the camera like that, Tay, man.
We are back the same way, I'm sure.
This is episode. We gonna officially call this one episode 20. Last week's episode, you know what I'm saying? A couple issues with the editing. So, but shout out to our guests. We gonna make sure that y'all get that interview on the audio on the podcast, and we gonna make sure he spins the block, come back, give him his proper due, especially on the new setup.
Yes, sir. Because he's super, super, super dope. So I want to get to the meat because we didn't get to chop it all the way up.
So we gonna make sure we do that. We're gonna make sure we spin the block on that episode. You know what I'm saying, man? And shout out to you two gentlemen here because, man, this will be actually episode number 20. We've done 24 total, 25 total, but this is gonna be episode 20, man, and that's a milestone.
Yeah, we had a nice little preseason. You know, we had some really good interviews to start it off, and then we hit the ground running.
Yeah, man, this is the Super Bowl episode. You know what I'm saying? If you want to count on like week 20, you know what I'm saying? We had 4 preseason. We had, you know what I'm saying? Well, nah, we passed that now, actually. No. This is Super Bowl. We had 4, then we had a 16. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Since somebody wants to say Super Bowl, I mean, he might as well, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Super Bowl, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow. I feel like that was like kind of planned. Did you just have that in the tuck, ready to flip it on? You like, just in case they say something about football, I'm gonna put my shit on.
Sugar free. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
God damn you, Tay. Well,
this nigga right here.
You got a year to talk your shit. They won, so hey, man, can't nobody really say nothing. They got their situation going, but are they gonna keep OBJ or what?
Nah, he talking about signing to the Packers.
What?
And I don't see why not. He got a ring. Before we get to that though, man, y'all see the new layout. Y'all see what it is. If you on YouTube, if you on fucking what is it? Spotify, Apple Music. If you're on Twitch, you watching live. But if you're on Spotify, Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear some clips that we playing and shit that we talking about listening to now. You know what I'm saying? If you're on YouTube, you're gonna see it right there on the XEI TV. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Everybody's included in the situation.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So
inclusivity. That's the word for the day.
And we're gonna keep and we stated this beforehand, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep upgrading, we're gonna keep doing things different and keep it popping. So you know what it is.
Yeah. You know, a little incremental thing.
You heard?
You heard?
XCI warehouse coming soon, man.
Did you heard?
All right, so where y'all niggas want to start at?
Man, you want to get into the goofy shit on the clips or what you want to do? Because I mean, realistically, there's a whole bunch of things we could start with.
Wait. Before we get in, because I ain't do this shit for you. I already showed tape, man. But you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, because I said, you know, congratulations and shit. So we're gonna go ahead. Hold on, wait. What's going on here? Oh, now you don't want to do it? You being a little bitch?
Hey. I mess with it. Okay.
We got sounds.
Okay, so we got a little soundboard situation. Okay.
All right. Our applause don't want to work right now, but we gonna figure that out in a minute.
Okay. I like where you're starting.
Yeah. So we got the applause, we got the horn, you know what I'm saying? I had some shit come up last minute. I was gonna do a little drop. I was gonna do a nice little Tay's corner, but I'm gonna wait on. I gotta hit that up. I had some last minute shit. I was gonna do that this morning.
What's the background? I'm excited to see what the background music you gonna use for Tay's corner because I got some funny ass ideas for some things to use.
We got to get it. So I told you I was already planning on using like a little playlist on YouTube doing that. But what I didn't account for was ads. And so what I got in just now, we got an ad. And I was like, well, that's not going to sound great if that shit pops up in the middle of while we talking. So
not unless they're paying us, which will happen eventually. But for right now, we're ad free.
Hold on, wait. Why is this? This is not an old account. This shit bugging. I guess I'll go ahead and create another link. This is some bullshit.
What's the What's
this is actually a new account.
Oh, Zoom?
Yep.
You getting bullied by the system?
Big facts. But I'm going to be editing this anyway.
What was some of the topics that you had on the list?
91, you want to run through them before we get into them big time?
Yeah, I can run through the little situation that I sent you, because I sent you some funny clips. I'm looking at our DMs right now. And so basically so I've been seeing some wild stuff in the streets. One was actually a movie though, so that was kind of unexpected, but cool at the same time. I thought it was a sideshow, but they're actually filming a movie out here in Long Beach. So that's kind of ill. But the clip I sent you guys was in LA. I don't know if you guys have been seeing, Tay, you live in LA, so you might have seen, heard, or whatever. There's been a recent pop-up of sideshows. Everybody's kind of getting real Oakland with it. I don't know if you guys have seen that, so I got a little clip of that situation.
Real Oakland?
Yeah. But at least they're trying. So that's one situation. Then I got a funny clip that I was watching, Math Hoffa. I watched their podcast. They're like barbershop type talk podcast. And they're talking about the whole clip was 5 worst rappers. I didn't clip the whole thing. I just got 1 minute where they mentioned a rapper that's pretty popular, and it was kind of interesting. I was like, So that was one. And then there's a couple songs that just came out. I wanted to know if you guys have heard any of them, because they're by some artists that we mess with, but I've only heard a couple of them. So I'm going to talk to you guys about those. Rundown. Some more goofy stuff that I've seen. And of course, we're going to talk about the slap heard across the world and seen across the internet. We'll touch on that.
Across the world. You can't go nowhere without seeing that shit right now.
Nowhere. So we'll probably talk about that a touch. I mean, that's kind of, and then we may have somebody slide through. We'll see.
All right, then. Where y'all want to start?
Before we get into that, I am creating a new one real quick, so we don't have to stop.
I think we should start off with the slap, because that has a really funny song to it, and that would be something to talk about real fast, and we can just get to the other shit.
We might as well just address the elephant in the room.
Exactly. That's kind of how I feel. I can't front though. Beanie's kind of hard, bro.
Huh?
That beanie's kind of hard. I can't front.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't have a team, so I can, I can
You need to get into this fantasy, because I'm announcing it right now. If you with XCI, I'm announcing it right now. We will do official posts and shit. But if you about your football life, start in June, I'm gonna make the official announcement. But we gonna have the first annual XCI paid league. You gonna have to buy into this motherfucker. We gonna figure out the structure. We gonna figure out who gets paid, how, whether it's top 3, whether it's just a solo one. But we gonna make sure that we do a little paid league and get that going.
You gotta let the horn sound for that to get some gunshots or something.
Oh, I'm setting up the I'm setting up the next Zoom so we can get in.
We need some blick eyes or something. We need something like that, because that's some serious, bro.
I'll add it in post.
We need some blah 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 something.
y'all let me know what sound effects y'all want me to download, and I'll get them.
Oh, download the moaning one. The girl
moaning.
One?
You need a girl moaning?
Yeah, you know
that. Right. All right.
So there'll be that one. I definitely think we should get some gunshots, because we send shots a lot. So there should definitely be some gunshots.
All right, for sure. So I'm about to end this
some samurai shit too. Some samurai
shit.
Yeah, some sword slicing.
Write them down in the chat while I send y'all this next link. We'll be right back.
All right.
When Tay hops in, I'm starting it up right now. So I'm just waiting for Tay to hop back in.
All right, let me know.
Nah, we live right now.
Oh, well, then I guess we back then. What up, folks?
We back.
What up, everybody?
So
XCI Radio.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Tay Mizzle to hop back in.
We got a new stream going, so
I believe I sent it to him. I sent it to both of y'all, right? On the email. I sent it to myself too.
Well, I got it. I'll say that.
Because I literally go to my email. I just type B for my email. I type S and then I type B. And then I just it just goes straight to y'all. All right, yeah, I sent it to him. So I don't even be having to focus on that. There you go, right there.
Yes, sir. So, like I was saying, we getting our soundboard together. Thanks for tuning in, listening, watching, all that, all the above. We appreciate you guys. Just to start off the show.
Ah, man. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? New look, new everything. You know what I'm saying? We got room for the sponsors whenever, you know what I'm saying? When we want to put up these sponsors, you know what I'm saying? So if you want us to put your product and shit, you know what I'm no, nigga. I mean, I got room. Like if they got money, let's do it.
Well, what? Hold on. What sponsor would you really put on your arm for real though? Let's talk about it.
That's a good fucking question.
Since we fucking around.
Like for any amount of money, or are we talking about like a free?
Let's do both. This is interesting.
I mean, for any amount of money, you can get me. I mean, I'll tattoo Tide on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. It's fuck
How much money would you need to get that tie? Like, you don't know what it says. It could say like I'm a dumbass or
nah, man. It's a product. It's an ad. You can't put I'm a dumbass on the Tide sponsorship.
All right, so you'll put like a big old like bleach bottle with Tide right
there.
Yeah,
give me the Clorox right here by Huey.
How
give
much?
Me the Clorox for the check.
By Huey?
Give me the check.
You can't do it by Huey, bro.
Give me the crazy check.
What's the check look like? How much money?
If Clorox is paying, it's definitely over $1 million. But if Clorox is paying out, hey, hey, you got the ad space, bro. Just
is it cash or check? What's up? Or do you care?
It don't matter. They all cash the same.
All right, they can put it on a Visa card. You don't give a fuck as long as it's there.
Nah, we can't do no gift card. Like I need to be able to spend it wherever. I need to be able to spend it wherever. You can't hit me with no gift card, and I got to scratch the back and see what the code is and shit. What's the zip code? I'm trying to spend that shit online. Trying to go to Amazon. They like, we don't accept this.
That is the biggest fucking jip, isn't it? It's like, oh, you'll get $100, but it's on this card. It's like, okay, great. I can't even use this everywhere. It's not even really. You're bullshitting me right now. I would have just took a store credit. It would have helped me more.
I ain't doing that, dog. But yeah, like if you're talking about a free, like,
that's funny.
If I had to tattoo one, because obviously I'm not tattooing a company on me just to tattoo a company on me.
It has to be something you believe in if it's free, right?
Yeah, but if it was any company,
like I seen some people with the Jordan symbol on them on their legs and stuff.
I'll fuck around and do like PlayStation or something.
Okay. All right. I respect that. I can't even clown on that because you could get a hard PlayStation one. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like because at that point it's got to be something that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying, like so. Yeah, it'd be PlayStation.
How deep do you go with your PlayStation though? Because I saw this crazy. I think it was like a TikTok, and this dude had a tombstone that was actually a PlayStation 5.
Man, no, that was a PS4, but I saw
PS4.
that.
It was a PS4. I was like, damn, that's.
I was like, that's dope.
What that's
do you mean,
really
how
cool.
Deep do I go?
Oh wow! He just pulled out a fucking PlayStation for you viewers and listeners that can't.
What do you mean? How deep do I go? I got the PS5 sitting right here.
He just flossed the PS5 like it was a Yeezy or something. Explain that to me. Aren't they hard to find? I thought they were like hard to get. Don't you have to like kill somebody and like give your firstborn or something?
So my boy in Vegas, he from here. He from Long Beach.
Shout out.
He moved out to Vegas, but he used to do like truck driving and shit, right? So he was driving in like random cities. This is like right when they dropped, and he just was like in a random city, and he found one in the Target. Oh. But he wasn't really like at the time. He didn't really play games. He still don't really play games like that. Mm-hmm. And so he just had it. He just had it sitting in his car. He was like, "Yo, I'm selling it." And like at first, I was just like, "Well, I mean, he's selling it overpriced, so I ain't really about to sit here and do it." But he had it sitting in his closet, and one day he posted on Instagram like his closet, and I saw it just sitting at the bottom of his closet with something on top of it. And so I hit him up like, "Yo, you still got the PlayStation?" Yeah. He like, yeah, I still got it. I'm like, bro, send it to me.
Okay. So you came up.
Yeah, I was like, bro, send it to me. And that's actually my nigga. So I was like, I wasn't worried about like, you know, getting chipped or nothing. So I sent him his bread. He shipped that shit to me like next day with the insurance on it and everything.
Okay.
No big deal.
Shit. Yeah. That's probably the best way it could go, because I've heard of people trying to like get in the raffles for this thing, like way down the line, like doing the refresh.
It depends on where you at. Cause my niggas in Vegas right now, and they did a drop, like a GameStop drop, and he got 3 of them.
A GameStop drop, like fucking Jordans?
Yeah, like they did a little raffle and shit, like, and it was like, yo, come here. So he had got there early, got his first number, got his PlayStation, went back, got another number, got a second one, went back, got another number, got a third one. Oh, so like from the same location.
Up. So your homeboy came up then.
Yeah. And then I had another connect out here. He was supposed to hit me back when he got some more, but he didn't. I got my little brother one. Christmas.
At some point, I might get on. I don't know. I haven't touched a PlayStation since like PlayStation 4. When I traded it in for my MacBook. They say that's like ghetto bankrupt if you trade in your PlayStation.
Hey, what y'all niggas talking about?
Well, me going ghetto bankrupt and trading in my PlayStation 4 for my MacBook. I was like, I don't really play video games anymore. I really want to get serious with this music shit, so shit gotta happen. So that's what I did. But it really started because my cousin just lost a PlayStation 5 like it was a regular old thing.
It's a regular thing if you got it,
I guess. rich lifestyle.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so where did y'all want to start? Hey man, where you want to start?
I want to get to
we already said we was gonna talk about get the slap out the way.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do this shit. What y'all got on it?
Play that clip, man. I want to see that remix. That shit is hard.
Which clip?
It should be go in your DM, and I sent it. It's actually the one that you sent too.
Oh, the Sway the remix. Let me see.
Mm-hmm. That's
the one. This nigga. Huh?
That's the one.
This isn't it. It's this one. You talking about this shit?
Love you. G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. All right?
That one. Just so everybody knows what we're talking about.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
He needs some milk.
Name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude. Yes. It was a G.I. Jane jump. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Hear the music. I'm out here. Richard. Wow. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. Smack the shit out of me. Smack the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked 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 the shit out of me. Smack the shit out of me. Smack the shit out of me. Will Smith smacked the shit out of me. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna just say, them niggas got hella edits. Them niggas got some edits.
Whoever edited the video, top tier. Whoever made the song, super quick, top tier as well. It was actually a slap for how funny, the situation is.
All right, the beat's great. They do some great edits.
That wasn't his best remix, but it was cool for the moment.
Oh no, it wasn't their best remix, definitely not. I mean, they got classics. They did the Thanksgiving shit.
My favorite one is the Jill Scott one forever, still, always.
That's
be my favorite shit, like for real.
I can see that.
Them niggas be on it, bro. So y'all got something to say about the actual slap?
I mean, I think Tay said the best in the group chat. His ways to handle shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, man. It's a certain way to handle shit, man. At first, when I first seen the slap, of course, I'm like, oh shit, like, yo, like, yeah, nigga got slapped. Like, of course, you feel me?
Yep.
But as time goes on, you start to learn more information, and you know what I'm saying? And you kind of look at the situation differently, lot more logically instead of emotionally. Emotionally, I was excited. I was happy that a nigga got slapped. You know what I'm saying? But logically, when I really think about the situation, I mean, he was wrong as fuck for going up there slapping that man, because everybody could see bro was laughing at the joke. He thought this shit was funny. She thought this shit was funny at first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened in the time when they both was laughing. I don't know, maybe she got a serious face or she nudged this nigga. I don't know what happened, but whatever happened in the midst from them laughing to him going up on stage is what caused that nigga to slap him, because he didn't have no problem with it at first. So I don't know, but just final comments, man. I just, it's a way to handle everything, man. I feel like honestly, Will Smith is a hoe for the way he did that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's an award show. It's an award show. Nigga going up on stage, gonna slap a nigga that's presenting some shit. A comedian at that told a joke. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna walk away. It's like, bro, like if you really had a problem, like, you really would have waited and you would have synced that man later on if you really had a problem. But I think that he just wanted to not look so bully like he been looking the past months. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that's been going on with Jada and that Red Table Talk shit. So it's like, I feel like he felt like he had to do that.
And speaking of, that nigga's he's the next guest on the Red Table.
Yeah, and then it's Chris like,
Will.
Yeah, like, I don't know, bro. But it's a part of me though. It's a part of me though that just feel like, bro, that shit fake. I don't know.
All right.
That be me though.
I can agree with that theory too though.
So here was my take, because I thought that shit was real. I don't give a fuck for the fake shit. I mean, I get why niggas say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oscars need ratings and shit like that. So I get niggas,
actors.
I get niggas throwing that shit out there.
That, nigga.
But at the end of the day, I feel what you said, Tay, and like what you said, and part of what you said is what hits me the most. This nigga been tired of niggas hitting him up for the last 2 years on some embarrassing shit. And so, yeah, you absolutely right. At first, that nigga laughed, right? Like, you could see, like, he's laughing. Jada, like, she wasn't really, like, fucking with the joke, like, when it hit. And you could tell, like, obviously, behind the camera, he looked at his wife, saw the issue, and he was like, nah, I'm tired of niggas fucking with me. And that slap wasn't a Chris Rock slap. That slap was for the past 2 years of his name being ridiculed.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's why it was some hoe shit, though.
Yeah, because Chris Rock didn't deserve
that was some hoe shit
for everybody else's bagging on you.
That was some hoe shit, bro.
Go see Augie. Go see, the other people that's really killing on you.
Nigga, let's put any other comedian in that position.
He has slapped somebody before.
Shit. No, but that was a white like weird ass nigga that was trying to kiss him though, bro. That's different.
He deserved a slap.
Nigga, put another comedian up there, bro. Like Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Mike Epps, niggas like that, Earthquake, niggas like that. Put them up there, bro. Let him say the same shit. I bet you Will Smith would not have got up and did shit, bro.
Probably not. But at the same time, they probably was still a little, you know what I'm saying, irritated with the comments he said previously about them.
What's that part?
Like I said, nigga, put any other comic up there and let them say the same.
Oh no,
shit,
you probably right.
And did nothing, bro.
When he hosted before, when Jada and Will, they were talking about boycott the shit because they didn't have any black nominees and shit. He basically got on stage and he basically was like, Jada boycotting this is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. Like neither one of us is getting in there.
So then that on top of this, he thought he had to show out and really just stomp it out. On top of everything else. Okay, I can see the culmination how this happened.
So
if it was anybody else, it probably wouldn't have erupted the same way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you know what I'm saying. You look at the fact like, nigga, we don't know what that nigga going through at home with her. Like this nigga probably got to console her. You know how women are with their hair. You know what I'm saying, and hair loss. You know what I'm saying. Not saying that she's that way, and not saying every woman is that way. Because some women love to go out here with that bald look, and they really, you know, they stand in that shit. You know what I'm saying. But for her, we don't know how that is behind the scenes. We don't know if my nigga been consoling her this whole time, if she breaking down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Really seeing that shit in the back. And then he makes a joke about the G.I. Jane, and we like, nigga, that's not even a popular movie to reference to sit here and go about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's the other side of it, because we talked about
niggas like me didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I just figured G.I. Jane, she must have been bald headed. So shit, that's the only thing I got. I ain't getting nothing. I'm like, okay, what the fuck that be? Like, so what?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm saying it's not even a movie like niggas is even worried about in this place, because we're talking about the Oscars, which is supposed to be the most popular movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So my nigga probably took that shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that, obviously Jada took that shit as like a dig. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm looking over at my girl, and now I'm like, this is my wife. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm tired of all y'all niggas. You done did this a couple times. Like, nigga, we about to show you something.
Yeah. It seemed like to me that moment where like when you get joked on and it's funny, but then certain people are laughing too fucking hard, and you're like, all right, I gotta see you because you laughing way too hard at this joke. It was that moment, and then you know, like I said, like you guys kind of touched on it too. Chris Rock definitely was reaching. Like it was definitely I don't even want to say ill place, because there was really no place for it at all. Like it was definitely a super reach. But did he deserve to get slapped right there? No. Did he maybe get hemmed up later, get choked out or something like that behind stage? Probably.
And I look at it too, just in that context, like, yo, like the movie that he is referencing, it's not like it had anything to do with these Oscars. You know what I'm saying? And Jada didn't have nothing to do with these Oscars.
It didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
So you look at who he joked on prior, he's talking about a couple who was nominated. You know what I'm saying?
So it kind of made sense. It was in place.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with nothing. So at that point, it looked like you kind of coming at my wife, dog.
Yeah. Man, I can't really say he's wrong for being mad. I would just say like Tay said, really, like can't really say any better. He should have just seen him later.
He really could have. I agree, but at the same time, I wasn't mad.
But also, this is the other side about it too. Chris Rock getting slapped like that. How many people can stand up there and get slapped like that and just continue to keep talking?
No, he took it
and held his own.
He just threw a microphone at him. He didn't try to get at him. He did nothing. He just kept talking. I was like, was he shocked? Was he like, what? Talk me through that. Talk me through that, because I don't think I would have reacted the same fucking way.
I think he was shocked for real. And I talked to some of my boys about this, because my boys was like, yo, Will, I know that shit was fake because Will slapped him and he ain't punch him. Like it would have been a closed fist. And I'm like, nah, like most disrespectful thing is to slap somebody.
Slap. Yeah, like, he wanted to disrespect him and send a message. I don't think he wanted to hurt him. He just wanted to send a message like, yo, you can't fuck with me. Like, shut up. And everybody else, this will happen to you too if I'm in range of you.
Yeah, but the fact that he was able to just be like,
you can't send a message on Chris Rock though. That's just not a message to me.
Yeah, I don't think you get points for bullying small people. Yeah, that's not fair, because
what?
What?
Bro, like, Chris Rock small?
Who's finna be scared? Who's finna be scared of you because you slap Chris Rock? Like, I'll slap the shit out of Chris Rock. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, Chris Rock probably do. He's probably about 5'10", probably about 160.
Oh, you meant small. Like I thought you were talking about like his popularity.
Like, come on, bro.
Like, I mean, size comparison, it's not even like a fair. It's not like he smacked the game or something, like a big ass dude. He slapped a
Man,
little
like
dude.
I said, bro, if it was any other comedian in that spot, bro, he would not have went up and put his hands on one of them. I promise you.
I don't even think he would have slapped Cat Williams, who's a small dude. I don't even think he would have slapped him because there would have been repercussions.
Anybody other than Chris Rock, he wouldn't have did nothing, bro. He wouldn't have did shit, bro. He wouldn't have did nothing, bro.
Probably not.
It's because it's Chris Rock, and it's probably because of past shit and aggression that they probably got towards each other, bro. It ain't just because the nigga said what he said. It's probably because of
doesn't that make it make more sense?
Like shit, like I would be okay with that than what everybody else is trying to just say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me more reasoning. Like, okay, that makes more sense. Like, okay, he been doing this. I ain't really been in the same place as him. I ain't been able to really catch him like that. And we in the same building, and he decided to pull this shit. Like, oh, this nigga's stupid. I'm gonna go slap the shit out this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but still though,
but that seemed like the argument.
Still though, hold on. Still, he's still a hoe for the way that he did that though. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. He's a hoe. I don't care if Chris Rock let him slap him, bro. Will is a bitch for going up there and doing that like that, bro. That's some hoe shit, bro. That's hoe shit.
He tried to play bully for real though.
That's hoe shit, bro. So what? Yeah. So what he was expecting Chris Rock to just start throwing punches at the nigga and they just gonna squabble on stage? Nigga, come on, bro. Really, bro?
And that's really, kind of another thing too, because
that's how you boycott the Oscars.
Nigga, he knew Chris Rock wasn't finna do nothing if he would have slapped him, bro. He knew that.
I don't know, because even me in a professional setting, don't let us host an award show and somebody come up and slap me.
I ain't going for it.
Yeah, but you're not Chris Rock though. We already know Chris Rock is like.
I'm not going for it.
When it comes to business, he's pretty diplomatic as far as like business shit.
I'm not going for it.
I know this nigga got a whole lot of new material.
Yeah, well,
and him and Kevin Hart supposed to be going on. Nah,
bro, this nigga's on tour right now, bro.
His ticket sales are done. Like he's selling out.
Bro, he's on. That's why I say I think this shit fake. That's why part of me be saying it's fake because entertainment business, these celebs, anything that happens, I always gotta use my creative side and be like, okay, it makes sense. Ain't nobody really been talking about these people, so let's liven up their flame a little bit.
And he and Kevin Hart going on the arena tour where they co-headlining.
Yeah, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's spark their flame up a little bit.
Give them something to talk about on stage.
Hey man, I don't be trusting none of this celebrity entertainment business shit, bro. Like, bro, I don't just see it for what it is, my nigga. Because if I did that, I'd be lying to my damn self. Feel me? I see it for what it is, and then I make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't just be like, oh yeah, he got slapped. Like, damn, like, nah, fuck that, bro. I don't believe a nigga just got slapped, bro. On the streets, like, see, look, check this out. This was crazy. It might fuck y'all up. If a statement had came out where it was rumored that Will Smith and Chris Rock backstage had a little tussle, bro, I would believe that more than that slap.
Definitely.
And I actually seen the slap.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me, bro.
But at the same time, though, we don't really see personal Will. Like, what's the last Will Smith?
I've seen Will slap a nigga though.
You heard? Well, yeah, but what's the last Will Smith news or anything that you've heard or seen that he didn't want to put out?
Jada?
Yeah, that he didn't want to put out nothing because he's like, he has a pretty well manicured public appearance, kind of like Beyonce and them. Like, you only see what he wants you to see. So, but I don't know. I don't know Will personally, so I don't know if he was acting or what that was, but I could go with.
You gotta remember, these niggas is actors, man. I don't know if that means anything, but y'all do with that what y'all will.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that aspect.
It's hard to trust.
And it is an entertainment business. I don't know what that means to y'all, but y'all do what y'all will with it.
Right, and the ratings have been super dipping. So now I'm sure.
Was at an award show, the Oscars.
Ain't nobody watching the next year's Oscars because Will slapped this nigga. Ain't no reason for me to watch next year's Oscar if niggas ain't fighting.
I'm not worried about
this year. I'm not worried about next year. I'm gonna expect niggas to really squabble.
Niggas didn't tune into this year's Oscars because of that. I only found out because of Twitter. Most of the niggas I know found out because of Twitter. Twitter, Instagram, text threads. Like niggas was like, yo, did you see it? And it spread off of social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Fast.
But they're talking about
niggas ain't watched
the slap at the Grammys. Or the Oscars, yeah.
If anything, niggas
we talking about it.
They went back to the Oscars because they seen that slap. But niggas was not watching that shit, bro. Niggas, I didn't even know that shit was on that night.
I didn't know it was on either, actually.
Nah, but I didn't go turn that. I didn't go turn it on. I didn't go turn it on once I heard. Like, niggas ain't gonna turn this shit on because you're not expecting another fight. Like, we got the clip online. Like, and I can legitimately say everybody posted online about that shit,
bro.
So niggas obviously wasn't watching because they was posting that shit online.
They need to see already. They seen what they need to see already.
So it's not like it's gonna help ratings next year because we're not gonna be like, oh, who hosting? Oh, they got a problem with The Rock. The Rock gonna go up on stage and rock bottom this nigga.
Niggas got to squabble.
I mean, I don't know. They might be trying to open up, a little lane for a little bit more like entertaining type of Oscars, like a little WWE influence type shit. You know how that shit was?
Nah, but that's not it though, because the Oscars is supposed to be a
prestigious,
classy event,
very prestigious, fancy.
That's also
classy,
another layer,
upscale.
That's another layer of it that we haven't really touched, which we don't have to get.
And that's another reason why I'm mad at Will, because he did that at that show. Like, bro, why you do that in front of them people when they already got their personal ideologies of how we are, bro? Like, why would you do that, bro? Like, come on, bro. That was to me, that was selfish, bro. That was selfish that he did that, bro. Because it's like, bro, it's not just you, nigga. They gonna look at all niggas.
I don't know about that because Will has a very well manicured appearance, as we said. Like, Will comes off as saying, Will. Though. I know what he's saying, but I think for certain people, like I think if that was Sam Jackson, yeah, because Sam, like, he acts like a nigga. Will, like, I don't see black when I see Will Smith anymore. I just see Will money. Smith. Yeah. Like it's like Oprah. I don't see race.
Yeah,
I don't see Oprah at all.
Well, yeah, you're right.
So you don't see race when you look at Will Smith, but you do when you look at Samuel?
Because of the characters that they play.
So you don't see Will Smith as a black man?
Not really. Not now, no.
So you think he's a white man?
No. I know he's black, but I'm saying like
I get what you're saying, though.
First instance, like my first.
I get what he's saying too. I just want to pick his brain though.
No, my first thought process when I look at Will, I don't go, oh yeah, that's a black successful actor. I just go, that's Will Smith.
But what? It's the same for Samuel. I don't say, oh, that's a black actor. I just say that's Samuel Jackson.
Oh, they done turned off our shit. So I guess they just ain't doing it no more. We're gonna figure that out later.
What you mean? You're gonna have to explain that a little bit more, my G.
What? Oh no. Well, when it comes to Samuel L. Jackson, he's typically, if it ain't like Marvel, like he a nigga.
You cussing.
But when I think of Samuel, I don't say, oh, that's a successful actor and he's a nigga. I don't do that either, nigga. I just say that's Samuel Jackson. I don't look at him like he's a nigga. Like, what you mean, bro?
I don't look at him like
have to explain that one.
I don't look at him like he's a nigga. I look at him like, yo, that's black actor Samuel L. Jackson because of the different roles that he plays, as opposed to Will Smith. Even then, you go to the motherfucking shit, you go to all the Quentin Tarantino movies, he a nigga. Go to Pulp Fiction, he a nigga.
So to you, Will Smith is more socially acceptable to the white community?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I'm gonna have to disagree because Samuel be kicking it with the same people, bro.
I'm not talking about who they hang around on a regular basis. I'm just talking about.
I'm saying movies. the same people, they in the same group, bro, and they're respected the same way, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, nigga, they both won their first Oscar that night, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not respected. I'm saying the way that
I just don't see. I'm just trying to see it how you see it, and I really can't.
I feel like about respect. Is more box office for sure, but
I don't know if I say that.
You don't think so? Think about how long it took Sam to get an Oscar. He's almost dead, bro. He's been acting forever.
This is Will's first. What are you talking about?
But he hasn't been acting nearly as long though. So
what are you talking about? Will been acting since the 90s,
and Sam hasn't.
Yeah, but you saying that Sam hasn't.
Nah, we're going off topic now. No, we're going off topic. We're going off topic. We ain't even talking about that. We talking about how this nigga sees Samuel as a nigga and Will Smith as not a nigga.
Because okay, give me his. Give me the latest roles.
Fuck the roles, nigga. We talking about them as men. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about them as men. I'm talking about their perception and what we see them as, because professionally they are actors.
Talking about the characters they play in their movies?
Yeah, but professionally they are actors. And when you project on, when that's all you see of them, you typically project that onto the person. If that's all you know of somebody, then that's what you see of them. I don't see Samuel L. Jackson in his regular day life.
You see Will?
No, that's why I just said the same thing.
You didn't make me understand shit.
I wasn't trying to.
Oh, that's why I was picking your brain. I was trying to understand. I wasn't trying to have you elaborate.
Well, you asked me about what I was saying, so I wasn't trying to like defend it. That's the way I'm thinking.
Well, normally people ask deeper questions to get understanding. Am I right?
Nigga, did you? You didn't get understanding, then ask another question.
Well, I don't really think that. I don't know because I think it's more of a personal thing. So I don't think it is gonna be a type of understanding for me to get from this, because at the end of the day, I'm never gonna see it how you see it. Like you see that shit a whole different way. Like me, I just see them as two black men. Like I don't separate them at all. Like even though the characters they play, one could be more street or hood or niggerish, and the other one could be more, catered toward white families and shit. Like I still see them as two black men. Like I don't. That's what I'm trying to understand on your perspective. Like how do you?
I get that. I'm just talking about straight public perception. And when you know somebody of something for a reason, you typically cast that shadow onto that person.
But where did you get this? Where did you get the shadow on Samuel though? Him being that type of
what he acts as. Now I'm not saying that's him personally. I'm saying that his acting.
Oh, okay, so if an actor acts a certain way in movies and you don't see them on their day-to-day life, you're only going to go off what you normally see them portray in movies?
I don't know them personally, no, but I'm saying that because the conversation came from you saying that people were looking at Will a certain way because he's a black man, and that would like dumb down the event. But I don't believe that people look at Will Smith that way because of the roles he's taken. He hasn't taken, and what you get out from his personal life, you don't see typical black aspects.
I guess.
I'm just listening.
I guess, bro. All right.
I'm in between the middle of this one.
I got one more question. What are black aspects?
What people deem to be black aspects?
No, what do you deem to be black aspects? Because you're the one with this perspective. So you tell me, what are your black aspects?
What I deem
is a good question.
More so, well, okay, so we are a spectrum. But in the case of this, because what you said was they gonna look at us in that way, right? Assuming
that's not what I said.
Assuming that
I said no. I said it was going to feed an ideology they already have of us.
Okay, and what's that ideology? That we thugs,
we violent, we violent. We don't know how to. We don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, correct.
Civilized and shit. All that shit.
All that.
So the roles that Will play don't show that. Correct.
Do you think his personality plays any part in the roles that he chooses to play?
Absolutely. And the fact that he gets to choose the roles that he plays.
Okay. So I can see where your ideology is coming from now. Because if you tend to choose a certain type of role and you think that your personality plays a part in that, or at least you picking those types of roles, that might be a part of you.
I'm just talking about the perception of other people. And I mean, when it comes to Will, I don't see Will like that.
All right.
I get what you're saying. I just wanted to just pick your brain though. Like I totally understand you. Like without even having to pick your brain. Like I knew what you was talking about. I just wanted you to explain it because some people be talking like that, and then when you get them to explain it, they don't even know what the fuck they be talking about. So I wanted to see if you.
And obviously,
like, you know what I mean?
Obviously, Tay, they both black men. right? Like we know that off the strength. But the roles that Samuel plays, if you don't know him on a personal level, you get a perspective and an idea, or I would say most people, not everybody, but a lot of people would get an idea of like, yo,
he's more of a common nigga than Will.
He's more of exactly.
He's more approachable, I would say, for sure.
I understand that. I just wanted you to explain it so you could. I wanted to hear your explanation on why you felt like that though, because I wasn't just finna have you being like, oh yeah, this nigga is this way, this nigga's that. Like, I wasn't finna have you doing that.
Nah.
Because we all black men at the end of the day. So I just needed you to break that down real quick.
Well, yeah. That's all it is. So for me, I feel like they not gonna look at it that way when it comes to Will, just because I don't think people see Will that way. I think people look at Will like Will Smith.
Definitely. I'd definitely rather have Samuel as my uncle than Will Smith. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so that's funny. Okay, let's talk about that. Fuck all other shit.
We got a minute 40 on here because this thing is tripping. I'm gonna have to upgrade and just get us the pro at some point.
That's okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's not speed past this. You would rather have Samuel L. because he seems like the fun uncle, or what? Like, talk me through that.
Not even a fun uncle. He seemed like the uncle that's gonna give it to you how you need to hear it.
Okay, he'll give you that real raw shit.
He not finna cushion it up for you. He gonna let your ass. Hey, you nigga, you fucking up. You need to get your ass out there and get on your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit. I like that shit. Like,
I can see your side of it.
I like
I was thinking, as soon as you said that, I was thinking about it, and I was like, all right, but like, if I had Will as an uncle, and he was a cool uncle, because you all know you got that uncle that's cool, and you got those uncles that's your uncles, but they don't really do shit. They don't, they don't really. There's no benefit to having them in your life, really. They just niggas that you're related to, that's older than you. So it would depend how close we are. But if I was close with Will, I think it would be dope because there would be a lot of benefits to it. Obviously, like just different like places you could be in and arenas you could be in, just like being associated with. So that would be dope.
Fuck the benefits though. I'm talking about just a real uncle, blood uncle, like nigga Samuel.
I feel what you're saying though. I feel what you're saying on the real
I don't want nothing
shit.
from you, but you being my uncle. That's it.
Yeah,
I'll take Samuel.
Get that more raw shit, and I think you might even have some more real conversations with Sam than you might.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Absolutely. Hey, links going out, guys. Because this thing is going in. This thing tripping.
All right, chop it up. We'll be back, y'all. What's up,
This shit gonna get mad annoying. I'm gonna figure that shit out for next week. I didn't know it was gonna start doing this shit this week. So it must have did it. It must have did it for y'all last week. Oh, we came right back up though.
Was it the sound?
Y'all get here so damn fast.
I run fast.
Oh, I just sent it, and I literally sent it as soon as I sent that. So it wasn't like no crazy shit.
Instant transmission style, son. But
I'll probably make another link just in case.
All right, and then I'll send. Let me know when I should send it to homeboy because I sent.
Yeah, you should just let them know. They can whenever they decide to just hit us, and then we'll send them a link.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna text them right now, or I'll DM them right now while we're talking. So, all right, we're on the news. We're on the new one. So let's get back into it. We were talking about uncles. Who you would rather have as an uncle? We slid into some funny shit. Tay and I basically agree that Samuel L. Jackson would definitely be the more real uncle to have than Will Smith.
Oh, Sam is definitely the better uncle.
So we all in agreement to that. But I do think that there are some huge perks to having Will Smith as an uncle. You might get some real talk, but I think you get more from Sam for sure. But you never know. I don't know. I can't really judge Will really because his kids don't really give me the impression that you get some real shit.
I think you get the perks of life with Will.
Yeah. Life
right?
experiences.
Like his nephew K Smith, you know what I'm saying? He used to rap with Young Bird. He used to rap with Meek Mill and stuff. Now he just like he on the business side in that, but he get to travel. He treated just like Will's son, you know what I'm saying? He go, well, I don't know about his son. I can't necessarily say that. You know, I'm not in that position. But he treated like them. You see pictures, they all on vacation. He with them, you know what I'm saying? And he's learning shit in the business. He just gets that aspect of life. So I think like as far as an uncle, it depends on what you want. So if you want experience, if you want like words and like not what I mean by experience is not life experience, but just like knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that you're not gonna get on a day. I think you go with Sam. But if you want like all the other shit, you know what I'm saying, like the abstract things in life, you know what I'm saying, and just the ability
skydiving for no reason and shit like that. I'm not doing that.
Just to get those like I would call those more so.
You could meet different people, be in different rooms, like you said. Homeboy has a really exclusive job that you don't normally get unless you know people type shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's perks to both sides, but I think on the real side, because we're all mostly real on this side,
it depends on what you rather what you want from a person. That's what it depends on. Who you choose.
I think they both will be dope though, because most of my uncles ain't got either for me, so either or would be dope. I'm gonna keep it fucking funky. Like my cousins are all cool. My older cousins I really consider more like uncles than my uncles, but that's a whole another story.
Shit, I always got a game for my uncles, man. I ain't gonna cap. I think that's why I like Sammy.
That's the word I was looking for. A game.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like, I understood what Tay said for sure. I already knew.
I would feel like I get more game from Sam, and I feel like I would get more life experiences with Will.
Yeah. You have to figure out the game on your own from being around what you're around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like, though. I like that. I like that. Just give me the game. I'll figure the rest out.
Homeboy's ready. I'm going to slide him the link.
Go for it. We gonna... let's try. All right, fuck it. We're gonna do it about 30 minutes. I mean, I could send another link, but we'll try to do it about 30.
How we gonna have? Never mind.
You see my look?
I know, right?
I don't think that this episode is a good idea to have a guest because
it's already going.
Every time we gonna click out, we gotta keep signing back on. Like, bro, nah.
Yeah,
that's not it, bro. I'm sorry, but that ain't it.
I'm with Tay on that one too. But homie wants to come on, and the train's already left the station. I don't know what to do.
Oh, you sent them the link already?
No, not the new one.
So what I would do is tell them we having some difficulties, and we're gonna try to get it all fixed and have them on next week if possible. Because we don't want to cut his interview short. Like I got questions.
That's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be pointless to even do that. And we don't know what he got to do. Like, you know, he ain't trying to keep cutting off and then having to sign back on and shit. Like, come on, bro. Nah, I ain't doing that, bro. That's so ghetto and tacky. Hell no.
I get it.
We could do that with us, nigga, because we the host, but not a guest, bro. We don't do guests like that, bro.
Nah, I mean, I get it. I vibe with it. I just gotta let him down.
I know. I hate that part too. Having to let somebody know. I know. I already know because I hate doing that shit too. I hate being enthusiastic about shit, and then when it's finally time, it's like you gotta, hey man, like some shit happened, man. We gonna have to. I know how it is, but shit, man. You gotta treat this shit like a baby, man. You gotta be careful with it. You can't just be doing whatever, letting anybody put their fingers in your baby face and shit.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You gotta treat it like a jewel, nigga. Like you can't just I know you, as much as you hate to tell him that he got to reschedule, bro, think about the future, bro. The brand, bro. You don't want no interviews like that, bro.
Yeah.
It'll be better in the long run, bro.
I'm typing right now. I'm just saying about it.
I'm gonna figure out the whole shit, and then I get that shit cracking on the next one. I'll be all right on the next one.
You know what we should do? We should just send them that clip right there. That little 1 minute or however that long was of us talking about how we want to respect our guests. We should just send them that.
Go ahead and say it right now.
I should have screen recorded that shit and just like, yo, I'm gonna send you a clip that explains what happened.
Yeah, like,
goddamn.
Yeah,
it's like when you set up a date and shit, and you like, oh, we gonna go do the Uti line, we gonna go here, we gonna go here, and then your fucking car battery is dead or some shit, and you like, fuck.
Yeah. I ain't had that issue because I had a stick shift for my first car, so all I had to do was roll that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it started. You know what I'm saying? Battery back up.
Bro, I got better things to do with my goddamn hands, man.
Battery back up, bro.
I got better things to do with my hands.
Just push it for a block. It'll cut on.
Yeah, we'll have a link. So we'll have this shit up tomorrow. Next week. I'll just go ahead and I'll do the licensing and shit. And we'll have that ready. Because the way we've been doing it been fine, but they switched it up on us, so it is what it is.
All right.
Yeah, and we good though. We good. We ain't gotta worry about shit. Cause look, we already interviewed this artist, so he know we legit. So you feel me? We good, nigga. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely appreciate that you guys want to represent us in the right way. Cause I'm on that lane too. Like most of me wants to push through and just like, yo, we'll figure it out. We'll chop it up and make it look good. But no, I'm with y'all too.
That was just too much. Like normally I'm with the push through too, but not that shit.
That's why as soon as I seen the face as soon as I said, well, we gotta try to keep it at about 30. Niggas is like,
because 30 minutes is not that long. Like we might get into some good shit. Like and he'd be like,
we always look so
minute 29.
Behind the curtains. I came up with the rule and said, yo, we need to keep it around 30 minutes. And our shits is never around 30 minutes. I think we did Jamario in about 30, but
that was the quickest interview that we had. Like,
but it was just so hit and hit. It just kept going, and then it was like, all right, shit. I mean, we didn't ask you a lot of questions. Like, you good.
Yeah, that was probably the most effective. Like, if we was to say our 30-minute interview, that was the most effective one that we did because it was just straight interview, no extra talking, just get it done.
But usually with our shit, we ask a lot of questions, and we got a manager coming on, so I definitely want to ask him some different shit because the question I definitely want to get to asking him is, as a manager, how would he have handled this Will Smith situation? You know what I'm saying? That was a question I had for him. I was like, yo, I want to know.
I did want to dive into that too, because man, I think it's a little bit interesting, especially now to manage an artist is a little bit different than it was before. So I kind of want to hear his, how he goes about his shit and stuff. Because
I had some questions too, man. Right. I was trying to get some game real quick, low key. but it's all good though. They just give me more time to come up with some more better questions to ask them and just be more prepared. So it's all good, man.
Yeah, we'll have it worked out next week because like you said, I don't want to have to sit here and go through this, figure this shit out, and then set it all up right now. And we keep him waiting, and then we want to make sure that we do this on, you know what I'm saying? Do this right.
Niggas fuck around being a cold ass convo, and then niggas gotta hold on. I'm about to make the new link. Niggas is not gonna want to come back, bro. I know I'm the type of nigga. Once this shit end, bro, I'll be like, I don't even really want to go back, man. Like, no cap. Like, that's why last week, bro, I was twice. I was like, nah, bro. I'm finna eat.
We'll have it set up. We'll have everything all gone. So we'll be straight next week.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like having to come back to conversations when they already booming. Like, I'll be over it. Like, nah.
Yeah.
All right. So what else did we have on the agenda? This nigga sent me some other shit. Let me see what else he said.
Well, I sent you a lot of funny shit. I sent you some goofy shit. I had a whole bunch of stuff I really wanted to send you, but I didn't want to overload you with a whole bunch of random shit. So I was like, let me just send you a few links, and then we'll get through it when we get through them.
Chicago bank robbers dresses as security makes off with $100,000. I don't think I need to click that link.
You don't need to click the link. The headline was it.
I thought
how in today, like everything is recorded. There's like a million cameras everywhere, especially in Chicago, big city like Chicago. There's a lot of cameras. How? This is like the town. Like, how did they get away with robbing the banks dressed as security guards?
Because that's what they did in the town. That was their profession.
There's a movie about this. You shouldn't be able to do it.
That was their profession.
About this.
But yo, you got to think about it though.
Movie,
you got to think.
Cube Son movie.
All right, you got to. That wasn't that the same? No,
they different.
That was different movies. Okay, but you got to think about this though. Like in reality, right? How often do you really sit here, walk in the bank, and think this motherfucker is about to get robbed? The people
honestly, all the time.
I think it depends on how many bank robber movies you watch.
I'm always thinking like worst case scenario. If this does get robbed, how far am I from the the door? Like
cause I know I'm not the only one. Like if you watch enough movies,
am I gonna have to push myself behind a desk? Like what's up?
Yeah, like certain situations that just put you back into that movie. Like damn.
Yeah.
And you already looking at all the exits. You looking at if this will happen, what you would do. If this nigga, if he put you, you know what I'm saying? You already doing all that shit as soon as you walk in the room. Like,
so I'm not arm linked from nobody, so you can't grab me, use me as no fucking hostage, none of that shit. Nah, bro.
Like, subconsciously, we're doing this. Like, it's funny as fuck.
The reality in this is, I don't sit here and think like, yo, niggas is robbing this bitch. So, like, I can tell you at my job, right? So this shit happened at my job. Nigga walked in.
Talk about that, and you made me think about something hilarious.
Nigga walked in the job, right?
All right.
Regular ass shopper. Looked like a regular ass shopper. Walked up to the bank because as you know, you've been in my job. We got the bank in there. Slid him the note. Give me the money or I'm gonna start shooting. This is like a couple years ago.
Oh.
Slid him the note.
In Big T Town.
Give me the money or I'm gonna start shooting up in here.
Okay.
They gave him the money. He walked out. Niggas ain't thinking that niggas is getting robbed.
But how do you think you're gonna get away with that? Because you gotta drive away. You have like at least 3 or 4.
Run it back. What happened?
He just slipped it. He slipped the teller a note.
Yep.
Give me the money or I'm gonna start shooting in here.
In a grocery store bank.
In a grocery store bank.
How much you think you're gonna get from that robbery first?
I don't know, but he got out the store.
Wait, so he got away?
He got out the store. I don't know if he got out the store.
I'm pretty sure he didn't get away.
So let's talk about how that clerk was not being selfish. You see how we talk about not being selfish, caring about everybody else and not only yourself.
Oh, absolutely, because they behind.
She could have got scared, yelled. Nigga really could have started busting, but no, she didn't do. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what just to go back to the Will Smith shit. Like, bro, you can't be selfish, bro, because it's not just you. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody else too. Like, as soon as they start talking about you, they're gonna start talking about everybody else that look like you. So it's like you can't just be doing shit like that. Like, and that's what I mean by not being selfish, caring about everybody else around you. It's not just the world revolves around me type of world. Like, it don't work like that.
Oh, I understand that.
One little thing that you do wrong could kill 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like we just gotta just be more considerate. That's all. And I just like how considerate she was by not doing no crazy shit to.
I respect, I respect what you're saying. Yeah, so she did what she did. My nigga walked out. My nigga, next thing you know, we got a shitload of police cars pulling up, and we like, what the fuck happened? Hey, they just got robbed. What? We all sitting right here.
He went in smooth, swift and quiet.
That shit smooth.
But you don't expect
that shit smooth.
It's just like, well, you definitely don't expect it there because you're in a grocery store. But like in a bank, I'm definitely thinking like somebody gonna rob this bitch at some point. I'm sure.
I don't ever think that way because like most of the banks, I know they got the auto lock doors. I know, so like if they hit the button,
people think that stuff through. I think people.
I'm gonna think that somebody gonna come rob a grocery store before a bank.
Absolutely,
that's just me. That's just me. I'm gonna be thinking that inside a grocery store before a bank. I ain't thinking
niggas is robbing the bank. I definitely grocery store.
For sure. I've never seen people hit up the tellers at grocery store before too. Like, I don't know. I think times get rough.
Our own employees is hitting our own registers.
That's a whole nother.
We can all definitely agree that it can happen anywhere.
Yeah, but I just don't like at a bank. I'm just like, yo, I don't, because like they have so many fail safes in the bank not to give them the money.
Yeah. Well, and then if you do give them the money, there's still like the die packs and all this other shit. Like, so it's not. It's like
it's too much of a hassle, bro. Ain't nobody robbing no banks, bro. Ain't nobody doing that shit, man. You see how motherfuckers is after quick money, and less risky money these days. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail, bro.
That's why the risk versus the
nigga,
reward
this ain't the motherfucking 80s, nigga.
Yeah, that's why, like, for me, it's shocking that they did it, but at the same time, it's not shocking that, like, oh, they dressed up as security and they did it. Like, nah, like, I just don't expect people to try to rob a bank.
Because them niggas is stupid. That's why you don't expect it, because nigga, you don't expect people to be that damn stupid.
It'd be too much. How many times have you seen a nigga in like the videos of the nigga in the cell phone shop, like doing this, and he got niggas at gunpoint, and then they flick the button and they try to run out the door and the door locked. Now they stuck in that bitch trying to hit that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
But that's the dumbass I'm worried about being around though, because then that nigga don't got nothing to lose. He obviously didn't plan this out, so he ain't there. So he gonna start doing some wild shit. I want to be robbed by the person that got something to lose and really don't want to do this shit, but he doing it and he kind of really don't want to do it, because then he'll let you go. Yo, I don't want to hurt you. I don't
you said something to lose?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Nigga, if they rob it,
nigga got something to lose, he finna murk you.
Hell
you gotta know, you got it backwards, fool.
If he got something to lose, he
finna murk you. He not trying to go to jail.
The dude that don't got nothing to lose is gonna go in crazy on matters. Like, fuck, if I die, I die.
Yeah, but the dude that don't got nothing to lose, you with me. Like, you ain't going nowhere. I dare you, because I need you more than anything.
I don't want that scenario. Because then all he got to do is say, I'm not going to give you the helicopter or the whatever you getting, and I'm dead. Nigga, I'm gone.
Hey, but the one that got something to lose, hey, you stay on. If you even flinch, I'm going to shoot you.
Nigga, I'm tight.
No questions.
I'm standing tight, nigga. Questions. I'm not moving. I'm not even breathing.
He got a whole lot to lose. You better not flinch.
Don't you dare sneeze, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's allergy season.
I don't even got allergy. I don't even.
You better take your Claritin before you walked in here.
I don't know how to spell allergies no more. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even see your face. I don't see your face. I don't even know where I am. In fact, where are we in Hawaii? Where the fuck are we, nigga? I'm getting the fuck out of there. But all right, so that kind of made me think about something crazy that happened to me today, and then we can slide into some more topics. Have y'all shopped at Amazon Fresh yet?
Nah.
Nope.
Do y'all know what it is though?
Yep.
I don't grocery shop online.
No. This
is actual storefront.
This is an actual store. So there's one in Lakewood, and basically, if you're in California, try it. It's cool.
I think the closest one to you, Tay, is like fucking.
There's probably one in
Fox Hills.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one over there, Culver City area.
It's a grocery store.
Yeah, it's a grocery store, and like you can also get like other stuff too. Like you could buy like a little stuff that you get on Amazon, like everyday stuff too. But the trippy part is you scan in on your phone. You don't, pay with any type of money or whatever, and you scan out on your phone. So whatever you pick up and you walk out with is what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole experience is weird, bro, because I don't know if it's just like walking around in the store as a black dude, you already know like you being watched. So it just felt awkward to me to like be walking around with these items. I'm like, who do I pay with these with? Like, what do I do? And it's not like a grip of people in the store. There's only like the customers, and there's like maybe 4 or 5 people in the store. So it was just kind of a weird experience, but it was cool as fuck. Like, I like the technology because, again, you don't have to use your wallet or anything. You just literally grab it and go. It's convenient and quick. But it was kind of like a mind fuck for me because I was like, I don't want people to think I'm stealing this shit. Like, it was just weird. I don't know.
I'm going to dispel that for a second because me working in that industry, if you want to steal, just stop looking like you about to steal.
Oh gosh! I be trying to tell niggas like,
bro, we don't really be focused on you until you look like you about to steal.
Like, bro, like nigga,
like I had one experience, right? This dude came in there, right? Because of my job, and this is the thing, like I'm union, right? Our non-union people are store managers, and they're the only people allowed to touch people. We are not. If we touch you, we can get fired. If they ask us, yo, you need to help us stop them, we can get fired because it's liability. Something happened to them, whatever. They decide to sue, we get fired. And they just gonna turn around and be like, we told y'all not to do it. No, you told me to do it. But Anyways, so this dude, he comes in there. He's got on this highlighter vest. Dude tall. He looking like he thugged out and shit, right? He's got on like a highlighter work vest. Now, this is our typical look of the guy who's coming in here and he's about to get a quick grab.
Oh, we're talking profiling now. Okay, let's get into it.
It's typical, like, right? Like that's why you could say it's profiling. Yes, like we do have our typical people that we look at and we say probably. But
no,
so,
I'm just fucking with you because we all know, like,
but yeah,
of all races, there's
dude
somebody.
Dude walks in, right?
Yeah,
walks over to the diaper aisle, grabs a couple boxes of diapers. You know the setup of my store, so I'm on the promo aisle. I'm just working. In front of the promo aisle is the front door. If you know stores, if you know non-hoods, all hood stores, you got to go through the register to get out the door, in and out. At stores that aren't in the hood, there's usually 2 doors and neither one are by a register. So you can like literally just walk out. So dude, he's about to walk. I'm just working in candy. And dude is about to walk out. He stops. He turns around, he looks at me, says, "Hey bro, you gonna do something if I take these diapers?"
Huh? He politely asked.
Oh my nigga. What the fuck?
I looked at him. I looked at him.
Pause real quick.
What the
Hold
fuck?
up. So two outcomes to this. There's one outcome which obviously happened because I know you. You're like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Why are you even talking to me? But the other outcome is, what if you decided, because we don't know all that union shit as normal people. What if you did decide to do something? What if you wanted to fucking be the hero and grab this dude up and yoke him up because he's like, why would he even ask you? Just go.
Okay, so either way, neither one of those happened. So,
what did you do then?
So, like, he walks up to me. Mind you, this dude like 6'3", 6'4". He tall. He walks up to me, legit asks me. I didn't fold. He legit asked me. He goes, "Hey man, y'all got security in here?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Hey, are you gonna do anything if I like take these out?" Like, he's not saying it in a violent way. He's like legitimately asking me. And like, I legitimately, when he asked me, "Do we have security?" I just looked at him and I was like, and I kept on working, right?
Yeah, because you don't be on the cameras talking to this nigga that's about to walk out.
I'm like, yo. And then he's like, "Are you?" And so when he asked me the next question, I'm like, "Bruh, I can't let you take the diapers." I'm like, and he's like, "Oh," and he starts walking out to the door, and I'm like, "Bro, I can't let you take the diapers."
I didn't expect
He's like, "Oh, I can't have them." I'm like, "No." And so he just sits him down and he walks out the door. But I'm like,
Like what?
Like, I'm not chasing. And at this point, I'm not chasing him or anything. I'm just like, yo, no, you can't have.
You just standing your ground because you got to.
Yeah,
was homie high? Like, was homie hella high? What's up?
No, like, this is regular, but this is the stupidity of customers who come in there and steal.
Niggas don't know how to steal, boy. Let me tell you, hey, this is what I used to do when I needed them diapers. I go in the store. You feel me? Of course, you feel me? I'm really gonna buy some shit. Cause who the fuck goes in the store and they just walk out with some shit and don't buy nothing, bro? Come on now. That's one thing motherfuckers need to do. Buy some shit if you're gonna steal something. Buy something. If you're not gonna steal, if you're not gonna buy nothing, get you a laundry detergent thing. Walk around with that shit, and whatever you about to steal, make sure that shit tucked away wherever you're gonna put it. And before you walk out, just act like you don't want the laundry detergent no more. Put that shit down and just walk out the store. Look like you're finna buy that shit, but you change your mind. You feel me? Do something. Like, don't just walk in the fucking store and then just.
But like, hey, come on, bro. But hey, you know what you just did right there, bro? You threw them off. And you know why you threw them off? It wasn't because you put something away like you was gonna buy it, but you weren't. What you picked up is a high theft item.
Exactly.
And you put it down in that instance. So niggas is thinking like, oh, he ain't stealing.
Exactly.
Now all of a sudden you done got off with everything that you wanted.
Exactly. It's a mind game, man. You gotta play the mind game.
Yo. I didn't think you guys were gonna learn how to steal, but if you smart, you picked up something.
And yo, it be people that come in there, yo, and then also, like I said,
have some tweakers at your store.
We have the typical look, but also we have the typical basket. Don't come into a store and fill your basket up with Red Bull and laundry detergent. We know you're not gonna pay for it,
bro. Come on now.
We know you're not paying for it.
That's
how do you not know how to? How do you not know how to? How do you? No, wait.
How? It's a sorority house.
They resell it.
How the fuck do you not know how to? Not even steal correctly, but how do you not know how to throw somebody off the right way? How do you even fuck that up?
Because a lot of people aren't self-aware. Self-aware.
How do you overdo it? How do you overdo throwing somebody? How do you do that? Like, bro, what?
All the time.
Oh, yeah, let me get 16 packages of Red Bull. Let me get 15 packs of these.
No, diapers. They be on the shelf in their basket. They grab every single one off the shelf and put it in their basket. Bro, we do not think you're about to pay for over $200 in Red Bull.
See, now they own your ass. You just did the opposite of what you was trying to do. Now they own your ass.
It's kind of a reach.
Now they know you finna steal.
Kind of a reach.
If you're not finna steal, they gonna watch you until you.
And then you decide the next aisle you're going to go to is the laundry detergent, and you're gonna put $5 in your basket.
That's not happening, fool.
Risky living.
Guess what?
That shit not
we
happening.
Know.
That's just not. It's not going down like
know.
That, bro. You want to stay below the radar. You don't want to look like it's. You gotta have balance. Like you want to look like you shopping, but you don't want to be the center of their attention.
Too much out there, right?
I got hella theft stories though. Like at that same store, I had one dude. Right, this is he had like he went straight to the meat department.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbed up 5 big old packs of steak. Like 5, 6 of them, right? Like the 3, 4 packs, the nice thick ones,
the family type shit, yeah.
Right. And at the time, like, because I'm like, yo, this could happen on a sale week. I'm like, each of these packs is like $25 a piece, $25, $30 a piece. They not on sale. So I look at them, security guard look at them. I'm like, no, this nigga about to steal this shit, right? Mm-hmm. So he walk over to the little greeting card section. I'm on the next aisle working. All you hear him pick up is a bag, and he get the gift bag, and all you hear is the and you start trying to slide him in there in the gift bag. Yeah. I'm like, and so the security guard come by me, and I'm like, he just threw it all in the gift bag. And so he's like, so by the time he gets to the door, can you give me the gift bag?
Sir.
Just sits it on the floor.
Excuse me, sir.
Like you was gonna walk out with a gift bag. A gift bag.
You thought it was gonna be easy. Bro, I know you're gonna see people stealing alcohol out, because I've definitely seen people do it. I didn't say shit because I'm like, nigga, that is out of my range and description to care at this point in time in the morning. But I've definitely seen people put.
They don't steal wine, and they used to do that. They used to do that more late at night.
It's the little nips too. The little wine joints, the little wine shots. People be trying to.
Oh yeah, that's why we had to start taking the shots off, because they'll take the shots. But like regular bottles of hard alcohol, they don't really sell it like that. That's why they.
And it'd be the people that surprise you too. Like you'd be like the little teacher looking little old lady that you'd be like, oh, okay, that little lady will steal the fuck out of this store, bro.
Nobody.
But see, the reason
the less that person look like they'll do some shit, the more I'm gonna think that they'll do that shit. I don't look at me. I look at myself. I don't look like I'll do a lot of shit, but I know what I could do. So I'll be like, shit, I look at like, nigga, you got a baby face. You ain't fooling nobody. I got a baby face too, nigga. And I'm mischievous to the motherfucker. Like,
and they could try to tell me this wasn't in planning, by the way, Justin. But you know where our liquor department used to be? It used to be over there by the meat department, by that emergency door.
Oh, they used to get on.
Yeah, they used to just run out that motherfucker.
And guess what? Right at the emergency door is the street. So people will park right there on the street. And so you just go straight out the door, just get in your car and dip.
Oh yeah, niggas is getting on.
Yeah, people definitely was hitting that store for sure. It's crazy though, because it's like for what you gonna get, it's really not worth that kind of like situation. Like,
it gotta be. You gotta really need that shit. Like diapers. Like when I was stealing diapers and shit. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Like nigga, you gonna take them diapers if your daughter your kid needs some diapers. You gonna take those.
And
like, that's the type of shit I used to take. Like in full.
They do it regularly because you have to. It has to be a certain amount for the cops to give a damn.
I'm talking about the dude that like the steak dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? Are you gonna resell the steaks? Yeah, like, are you jamming them to put them in your freezer so you can resell them? Like, what are you doing?
We had a group of 3 dudes come in there, and they went to the frozen aisle to get a bunch of bags of shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And so they were stuffing. They had this thermal backpack, bro. They had a thermal backpack. Came in there. They were sitting up on the aisle. So me and my old coworker were walking by, and like we just walking by, and like we happened to just look to the right and see him. And we stopped like, eh. So we walk up to him. We like, hey man, y'all know y'all can't have the shrimp. And they like, oh man. And like we looking at it, and like they pulling them out the backpack. And the guy I'm with, he's like, yo, this is dope. This is a thermal backpack and everything. Yeah,
he totally off the fact that they stealing.
And so so we just like at that point we just talking to him, and they like, and then so like.
What they say?
Like, all right, so they took out most of them. They was like, all right, can we keep these? Nah, nigga, you can't keep them, man. Just take them out.
You were honest or what? Like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Just take them out, bro. Y'all straight. Y'all just gotta go.
I'll be hot at a nigga if a nigga really like, bro. I'll be like, bro, why you come? Like, bro, why you didn't just? If a nigga came, like, if a nigga did me how you did you, like, I'll be like, bro, why the fuck you didn't just walk out, bro? Like, now I know you finna try to steal. Like, why would you? I really try to have a conversation. Like, what made you want to do that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what made you want to come? Like, you know, I wasn't even worried about you, bro. Like, what made you want to come? Like, let me know you about the stealing shit. They ask me if it's okay, but why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? What make you think? Like,
I'm supposed to jeopardize my job for you to steal this?
Like, bro, like, you feel me? Like, you gonna put me in a compromising situation when you didn't even have to involve me
in a lot of ways because they can see you on the camera
about your business
and be like, oh, homie just left with all that stuff, and oh, he just talked to him. That looked funny. Boom, you in trouble now.
Now he's gonna ask you, hey, did you know he was about to steal? Now you in a tough position because now you don't know. Damn, should I lie? Or should I tell the truth? Because you did know because he told you
right before he did it.
Like, damn, like should I lie? Or tell the truth? So now you just in all type of compromised situations because of this shit. Like, bro,
big facts. That's why in the back of my mind I was like, yo, the door is right there. Like he literally walked halfway to the door, turned around, saw me, and walked up to me.
His conscience spoke to him. He said,
I didn't say nothing to him when he was walking to the door.
He saw you after.
No, nothing. I saw him walking out the door, and I was still sitting here. And he decided he was going to turn around and come to me.
He saw you see him. He was like, I'm kind of busted. Let me see if I can finagle. It's crazy, though, that he didn't try to come at you on no bully. Or like, I'm going to take these. Do you care?
That would be even more stupider if you try to bully. How you gonna try to? Why would you try to bully a nigga that work in the store if you gonna steal? Just steal it.
It would be dumb, but it would be more.
And I'm not stopping you.
It would be more.
Just steal it. You can't bully a nigga that work in the store. Like, let me take this. Like, okay.
I'm not stopping you. Like, I've had like dudes run by me like with beer out the door, and I like try to slap it out their hands, but I'm not chasing you for it. Like, I've slapped one out of somebody's hand, and he was like, "Shit." And just kept on, but I'm not chasing you. Like,
and they know they're doing something wrong anyway, bro. So it's like if they get away, they get away. If they don't, then it's shit. They don't
exactly.
Like, fuck it.
But okay, Black, you just brought me up into a situation. What if you slap those beers out of their hand, they slip and bust their ass because the floor is wet? Are they liable because they were stealing and running in the store, or are you liable because you broke the bottles out of their hand?
Well, it always goes back to them stealing in the first place.
Okay, cool. Hey, slap the fucking bottles out of their hand, bro. I want to see somebody fall on camera.
Yeah, that's actually a good unlawful activity was already being committed.
That's actually a good question because I didn't actually touch them, but I've had managers like go out there and put niggas in headlocks and shit like that, which is wild. I had before this shit ended, I had one of the coldest. This shit was hella funny, right? So I had this one manager, right? And he used to talk to us so weird, right? So he would come in, he'd be like, hey, Mr. E, how you doing? Like that's how he talked on a regular basis,
like
right?
the dude from South Park.
Like this is how he spoke, right? So like he's just this tall black, but he's like from like some other country type shit, but he's black. So one day, right, I'm on the check stand. This is at my old store. I'm on the check stand ringing shit up. I ain't paying no attention. This dude, he's stupid tall. He like 6'4", like athletic build. You know what I'm saying? He walking by, and he stops, and he comes back. He sees the short Hispanic dude. This dude probably like 5'3". He catches him like putting a toothpaste in his coat pocket, right?
Oh shit.
So I'm like, all right, he about to kick him out, like no big deal, right? Yep. Next thing you know, this fool, all I hear and all I see, oh, you thought you was gonna steal from Ralph's, huh? He got him in the head like off the ground, shit. Bro. Off the ground. Remember, I said this dude like 6'4". He got him head, he got his head next to him. Oh, you think you gonna steal from us, huh? I'm sitting here like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now.
I don't need to see no shit like that because I'm too goofy. I would lose my shit, bro.
I'm like, yo, what is you doing?
I'd be like, get him, get him.
You choking my man's out for some toothpaste.
Choke him.
Yo, that shit was wild. I'm
in the back clowning, bro. I couldn't be around no shit like that because I'm clowning. No, thank you.
I'm lit at work all for the rest of the day after some shit like that.
Oh no, we was dying laughing about that shit the rest of the day. But like in the moment, that shit was like, yo, what is you doing? You got this nigga fucking choco.
Yo.
Chill, bro, chill.
That shit was wild as fuck, but that shit was funny.
Let him down. Let him
live. Hey, but he's not union, so I guess he could do that.
Nah, he's union.
Oh shit! So he ain't supposed to be choking up people.
Back in the day, they used to try to rough people up, but they stopped that shit after a while. Like one of my old managers, he got transferred to 120th in Vermont.
Ooh, I don't know somebody what?
No.
And boy, like he thought he was gonna do the same thing in this area as he would do in other areas. So he decided he was gonna chase somebody out the store.
No.
Ran into 3 dudes, came back in with his arm broke.
Boy,
he lucky he just got his arm broke. Lucky he didn't have that heat on him.
You see what they just did to Mo Lee?
But all right, I think we're gonna run one more break and we can run one more segment, one more little 40 minutes.
Yo.
I like the new setup.
Cool. Hey man, you know how I was playing over here that somebody it's like a weird tag because he has a lot of hits, but he's also a cornball, so I really feel funny about liking him. Well, his music, I'll say his music, not him. You ready?
Who that is?
He's from the West Coast. He has a lot of club hits, a lot of make him dance hits. He goes by the name of Tyga.
I knew you was gonna say Tyga. Like Tyga, legit at this point. Hold on.
He got a lot of hits, but I don't.
Hold on. Like you stepping on my crowd.
My bad.
And you belong to me. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know why you needed to state that like it was a bad thing. Like Tyga, that nigga when it comes to the music.
It is a bad thing though, because he a cornball. Like he's almost like Bow Wow.
The fuck that got to do with anything? Bow Wow gave you hits.
Because I like to like the artist. I like Currency. I feel like is a cool ass nigga. Like I feel like I don't have like I feel like Tyga. Nah, I don't know, but he makes bangers though.
This nigga's personality is like on the opposite side. Like Game, I don't think I could fuck with Game like on a personal level, just because like he seems to be like a little bit too outgoing for what like I fuck with. But I fuck with his music.
What y'all talking about? Who y'all will hang out with?
He basically said he don't really like he
I'm
basically
not
just
with the fact that I like Tyga's music so much.
Oh,
but I do.
I could see that. I could definitely see that because I could see you liking Tyga music.
I like Tyga music. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, his music's hard. Talk about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Saying. Like,
did I say it was something wrong with it? What the fuck?
You said it like it was a bad,
offensive and shit.
I mean, when you said, yeah, I can see you.
Like
I can see you. I can see you liking that.
Nah,
like,
because of the way he presented it. Like he was saying, he can't believe that he likes his music. So I'm like, I mean, I can see you liking his music. It's like not a big deal.
I mean, because 91 a weirdo. So I'm like, hey, like trying to group me here. Like, what's going on?
Nah, I mean, I don't listen to. I mean, I personally don't listen to Tyga, but I mean, I don't got nothing against him though.
I was listening to a shit on the way to the radio spot right now.
Yeah, I don't listen. I'm not a Tyga. I don't listen to Tyga. He don't make music for niggas like me.
He make music for the bitches.
I like the party vibe. It feels good.
Yeah, I got other artists I listen to for that.
Nah, I have a lot of them, but like, I don't know. I like the music.
I don't see the issue.
It's cool. I like when he came out again. What was that? 2019 when he came out with those little singles.
What
Taste?
What them bitches was called?
Taste.
What that shit was called? Taste. Like when he started coming out with Taste and shit like that. I was feeling that shit. But see, Tyga to me is just like I fuck with Tyga like I fuck with OT. I only fuck with them when they drop. And then after that, I don't fuck with them.
Okay. That's fair.
So that's where I stand with the whole Tyga thing. I don't got nothing against them.
I can understand that because the music that they put out is club vibe. So like if you're not in that, like if I'm in the club, yeah, I want to hear it. But like on a regular basis, like I'm not like
Yeah.
For me, it was like for most Tyga music, because it is a lot of like strip club music. Like he does have some like rappy rap music, but it's mostly strip club music. But
my favorite Tyga album is Black Thoughts 2. No, actually, both of them, both the Black Thoughts 1 and 2. Those are my shits, boy.
Yeah, that makes
those is my shits. Like I fuck with that. Like Black Thoughts 1 and 2, I fuck with both of them. I like Black Thoughts 2 better, but I like both of them though. I like Well Done. Well Done was cool. I like Well Done 3. That was cool.
Those are more. I want to say like him trying to be a little bit more lyrical than anything.
Yeah,
that's what I fuck with that shit though. I fuck with it.
What about like the bitch I'm the shit and fuck what they thought? That's what I like Tyga too.
Yeah, like I liked all that shit, all the mixtape, all the mixtape Tyga. I fuck with it. Before 2016, I fuck with Tyga.
Yeah, no,
coconut juice too.
Which one?
Coconut juice.
No, that's not a good one.
Nigga, I think niggas capping if they really say they was fucking with that song, bro. Like, nobody fucking with that song, bro.
I feel like everybody's allowed one or two ones that they did just for the look, and that was definitely one that he just did for the look.
For the look, nigga, that was his coming out single.
Yeah, that was his single. Like
that
nigga,
wasn't that wasn't no look.
That was his introduction.
But you know what I mean, though. Like you get one or two duds. Like you can have a whole.
Nah, you don't start out with a dud.
Hey, but he fought through that shit though and kept putting out more hits after that.
Tyga made his name off of that dud.
I mean,
the fact that it was a dud.
Let's not forget that, man.
Yeah, it's an interesting trajectory because usually, like you said, you don't start off with a flop. Like you kind of start off going up. But he had a flop and worked that some type of way into a career where when he comes out,
I think his connections also played a part too.
It had to do with relationships.
He had connections too, so that played a part. That don't count.
That's a big part, though. That's the biggest part.
No, that's the part.
Yeah, that's the part, nigga. Like, that's the
his career originally took off because they started that whole his cousin is Travis McCoy rumor, which isn't true.
Yeah.
And then from there, he ended up going on to get relationships with Young Money, and then that's where he really blossomed. So his career was relationships.
Yep.
So like you even think of his street cred is because he was hanging around Schoolboy Q and T-Rail and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't from Hoover, he was trying to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Gator, like all them niggas. Like, I mean, he's like, I don't like that because he seems to be like a serial abuser of relationships, but like, yeah, like he used them to his advantage.
I can see that. It comes off as like if you're not providing something for him, you don't have no room around.
Man, that's how the entertainment business is. Period. Though I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all been looking at the same entertainment business I've been looking at, but that's how that shit go.
I don't disagree, but I mean at the same time, that still kind of seems like it's more like I can't name you an artist that was with Tyga in the beginning that is with him now, or a person.
Well, yeah, because you hear all the people that were with him, they talk about how how they rock,
Shit,
so it's
maybe
like
that's why he doing OnlyFans now.
Yeah, he doesn't have that vibe to where it's like okay, like 2 Chainz is a good example, like complete opposite of that. Like 2 Chainz from the bottom when he was Titty Boy to now, good relationships. People fuck with him then, fuck with him now. He's a cool down to earth dude. You could, if you run into him, you might get into some cool shit with 2 Chainz because he's like a normal ass dude with a lot of money.
Yeah. When you could watch an artist relationship grow with another artist, then that person has great relationship building skills.
Big facts.
Yeah.
And they know the importance of relationships over anything else.
Yeah, and more than one artist too, like with multiple different artists from different camps and different sets. Even
I mean, that's
genres.
also a proponent of him being from. I didn't want to use that comparison because at the end of the day, like it is an actual good comp to what you wanted to give, but like he's from Atlanta, so like we know how Atlanta does it different. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really want to use that because I don't feel like that gives you like the gravity of it because we just know how they rock.
Yeah, that is kind of cheating. That don't really count. We can't use 2 Chainz.
You want another LA artist that has pretty good, so it's kind of rough, right, for us because we already talked about our LA shit is like really, it's really rough. But
I got the perfect example. Nip.
I would say Snoop probably, but who was you gonna say?
Nip.
Nip was one of the people that definitely could pretty much fuck with anybody.
Nip was fucking with people, and the people he was fucking with, they got boost off of that. And then he didn't leave them behind neither. Like them niggas is still like his niggas. So he was still doing songs with Bino. You know what I'm saying? Still do songs with Cobby.
Yep, that's a great example. Great example. And he even
did
like
I would say like a Dom Kennedy too. Like Dom Kennedy is a little bit more behind the scenes, but if you know Dom, he has his hand in a lot of LA shit, and it's because of his personality, his relationships, and it's not just because of his music. Because his music was hard.
He got influence.
Exactly, his influence was a little bit more. I think his influence was harder than his music for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dom. I like Dom's music, but I was gonna say Dom originally, but I thought Nip was like the perfect example of that because just simple fact.
Yeah, Nip was the perfect example.
Nobody Nip came up with was gone from inside.
Yeah, we seen more of Nip's crew more than Dom. We can't really say who came up with Dom and who was with him in the beginning. Like we don't really not like how we came with Nip because we like know it was it was what I'm saying, like we don't really know who Dom was really moving with in the beginning and shit like that. We just know he fucked with Nip, he fucked with LA artists, but we don't know who he was moving with. I ain't never seen no shit. So Nip is the perfect example, you feel me? Because we actually all seen who he started with and who he ended with, the same people.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, like, as far as like seeing the relationship evolve, like him and Bino made a tape. Like when you start seeing shit like that, that person has good relationship building skills and they know the importance of a relationship more than anything else. Like
facts.
That's that's relationships are important, bro. Who you think is more wealthy? A man with $1 million or a man with 1 million connections?
I had to say that connections could get you more than $1 million.
Hold on. Let me be specific though. A man with 1 million connections that will pick up every time he calls.
Hey,
just so there ain't no confusion. They all picking up for this man. So who more
that's
wealthy?
Important.
Who more wealthy?
Oh yeah, that's definitely more valuable. Yeah.
It's like saying, like, would you rather 1 million followers or would you rather like 100 close friends? Like, I'd rather 100 close friends I could, lean on.
The ones that's gonna actually pull up to your show.
Nah, nigga, that's too many. That's too many birthdays.
Hey, you got phones for that, bro. Phones and calendars for that, bro. You don't gotta remember nothing now.
Man, people remind you when their birthday coming up anyway. You ain't even gotta remember.
The month of, and a week before, they be like, "Yo,
People
it's my
gonna always
birthday
let you
month."
know.
Like,
Yo, I know your birthday this week, your birthday next week. I need y'all to have a party on the same day.
You feel me? You set that shit up accordingly. Like, okay, yeah. We finna just get y'all both out the way. Like, you not finna do that.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. You finna eat my pockets, motherfucker. We finna throw a big surprise party for everybody whose birthday is in June. Everybody's birthday is in August. We finna throw one big party for y'all.
A little summer day party.
Y'all ain't getting no separate birthdays, man. Hell
On me.
It's 100 of y'all. No, we finna put everybody in their month. Everybody who got the same month.
we might have to do quarterly. Like, yo, if your birthday within these 3 months, we all going to John's Incredible Pizza.
Facts. They said John. Wow. Wow.
Like 5th grade. We back in 5th grade. They said John's Incredible.
Hey, for real though, I was fucking around on Instagram and I might have got us a sponsor from a pizza place, bro.
Hey,
I love pizza.
Barada's Pizza, bro.
Don't announce that until it's official.
Yeah, there's one. It's not super official yet, but it's lightweight official, so we can talk about it.
Nah, don't announce that until it's official.
We're gonna do something with them. I'm just gonna say we're gonna do something with them for sure. We might have like an XCI something with them.
Bet for sure.
Pizza on us. We'll talk about it.
Shit, we could pull up over there. We could probably shoot a show over there for like 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. We still got to get our whole first live episode cracking. I'm gonna try to get that shit popping around 25.
See, I'm building up the contacts. I'm talking to vendors. I'm getting like locations and stuff like that. So when we're ready to rock, we could really have a cool place. We could have like a situation.
25
really for real.
25, 30, we could try to get a live shoot going, man. I start my new job on my first day will be the 18th.
Hey, sound on for that, bro. Hit the fucking sound for that.
Oh, so I'll be in your area, Tay. So we're gonna have to work something out to where I can get you so we can start doing live shit.
Hey, off air, bro. We gotta talk about where you're gonna be working at. I want to know.
We'll do all that offline.
But man, that's congratulations to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my nigga in the hood.
For sure. I don't want to say too much right now, but that's dope.
Welcome, my love. Welcome, my love.
So yeah, I'll be over there. So that'll be easier to work some live shit out. So I can come scoop you, and then we can do some live shit.
A little higher learning situation. I can just always link with y'all too. Hey, we gotta get on that food situation too, because Vic has been in the DMs. And we've been talking about some food situations. We got to slide over to East LA and get that popping.
Nigga, who am I, Franklin?
Oh, wait, you talking about that big ass? You talking about that big ass pizza challenge?
Oh, there's that.
He talking about some other food, but like
when Vic was on, he was telling Vic and then Jasmine were both telling us about some shit over there in their neighborhood that we need to try.
Y'all watch Snowfall?
Oh,
yeah.
That's why I hit you with a "Who am I, Franklin?"
Who would that make take?
Shit.
Homie with
Tay gonna be he gonna be Oso because he was with me.
Okay.
He's going through hell in those episodes.
Man.
That shit was so unrealistic.
We might have to start talking about Snowfall because that's a good one.
Nah, the last 2 episodes was some bullshit. Tay, you been watching?
Nah, that's why I don't want to talk about it because it's like Snowfall is like one of them shows. It's like once you fall off, it's like it ain't no coming back. Like you're done. You ain't coming back.
Where'd you fall off?
I fell off like season 2. I'm done.
Okay.
Really?
I'm done. I'm done. I ain't no coming back. I fucked up already.
Yeah. That was a good point to fall.
Well, do you mind me bringing up why I said it was a shitty episode?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the last episode, this nigga Franklin and Oso, right? They was doing a deal with Teddy, right? Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, somebody got the drop on them, so they like shot they shit up, right? Teddy gets shot in the shoulder, and Oso gets grazed, right? But they shoot up Franklin's car in the process, so they end up driving off, and the car breaks down in East LA, right? So now these niggas is just out here, right, with $3 million cash on them in 2 duffel bags.
Yikes.
Walking around, bro. They got the Hispanic gang chasing them, right? So they find a spot to put the money, and they find a house to break into, right? They like, cool, we gonna break into the house, use the phone. We're gonna call Jerome. We're gonna call everybody, like, get us a ride, right? They end up in this like taxidermy nigga house who got a tiger in the fucking backyard.
Oh shit.
He got a tiger in the backyard, bro.
Also, Mike Tyson.
LA got a real fucking tiger in their backyard.
Mike Tyson. That's it.
Mike Tyson don't even have a tiger no more. He got a tiger in the cage in the backyard, and he put them both in there and was ready to feed them motherfuckers. So that's why I was like, yo, that's some real bullshit, dog.
Yeah, nah, bro.
They went too.
Hey, yo, you know what happened? You know what happened on the next episode though? Somehow these niggas get out, right? They tricked the owner to get on top of the cage. This nigga also kicked the cage. The nigga foot slipped. The tiger bit his fucking leg off, right? And so they end up the keys drop in there. They get the keys.
Oh, of course the keys drop in there, of course.
Right. And then as soon as they walk out, the Hispanics catch them and they tied them up in the barbershop, right? And they like, yo, where the money at? Where the money at? Because we know y'all had some money in these duffel bags. Where the money at? So Franklin go, all right, I'll take you to it. Takes them to the house with the tiger. The tiger was in a cage. They go in the backyard. All of a sudden, I don't know how, the tiger got the key or something because this motherfucker's out the cage. And he decides to attack the Mexican dude with the gun. I don't know how he just skipped over Franklin, black ass, but he skipped over Franklin and the other dude and bite the other dude.
He must like Mexican cats. I don't know.
And Franklin just had the beautiful idea to leave this nigga in the backyard with a tiger. Like, okay, I don't know how this is supposed to work out. It's a tiger in the cage in the backyard. The fuck was you gonna do with this?
Nope.
Nigga, in any real situation, niggas would have walked back there and been like, nigga, where the money at?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. And then maybe a tiger would have popped up out of the back somewhere, and then they would have.
Nah, nigga, the tiger would have still been in the cage.
Yeah, no, realistically, tiger.
It was locked in that bitch.
And if they let, and even if they let the tiger out, the tiger wouldn't have been there no more.
Yeah,
exactly.
Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, I get off of shows. Like I get turned off once I find too many hoes and some shit. I be like, I don't want to watch this no more.
Yeah,
well, I'm already at completion, so I'm like, let me finish it out.
No, please keep watching. You have to, because you in there.
It's like Walking Dead. Like Walking Dead, I stopped watching, but once they announced the final season, I was like, I guess I can see how y'all in this stupid shit.
Yeah, you gotta keep watching.
Like I done watched this much.
You gotta tell me how that shit ends, because I still want to know.
Bring it back for us next week.
Oh,
that shit sound crazy. But that kind of like brings me to something that me and Tay were talking about a little bit on our last episode that got kind of choppy. Getting caught out somewhere where you're not supposed to be, and like that situation, like Franklin was in, like you said, running from like Mexicans in East LA.
Are we talking about like girls and dudes, or
anyway,
with your girlfriend, or
that's actually a situation. But no, we were just talking about, like, hey, there's been situations where you gotta get that footwork in because it's more than you bargained for, or the situation that got hotter than, It's just a lot of situations like that turn into that. That's a situation I guess that can happen, but there's never gonna be a tiger.
I ain't never been in an on foot situation. I mean, I had my ex, like she got caught up, she pocket dialed me one day. And like I hear her in the car with this dude that she told me was just a friend. And so like I knew where he lived at and I knew what hood he was from. So me on my solo dolo tip, like I pulled up in the hood. And like I just so happened to, like, they were just coming in as I was just about to leave. And I hopped out the car in the middle of the hood and everything else. Ideally, the stupidest shit ever to do. I could have got my black ass shot. But yeah, we've all done stupid things.
Damn.
I haven't done anything to that level of stupid.
I don't do shit like that.
I've definitely been in hoods like on accident, because you know how easy it is to be in a neighborhood on accident you didn't intend on being.
Oh, I mean, no, I pulled up, popped out I pulled up, pop out the car, was ready to fight with whoever wanted to fight.
And it's not like you didn't know where you was.
I knew exactly where I was, and I wasn't supposed to be there.
That's the sketchy part about LA. It really be like that sometimes. It's like I'm really out of bounds right now. Like I'm out of bounds, but I'm over here in your case for a reason, I guess. But
I was in Compton, and I knew exactly who hood I was in.
Hell no, boy. You a better nigga than me, boy. I ain't never do all that. You can have her.
Not like, yeah, no, not on that.
I'm a you can have her type of nigga. Like I ain't even finna like, no, you can have her. I'm not finna argue nothing. Like I'm not finna try to get down to the bottom of nothing. Like nah, you can have her. Like I'm really that nigga. Like I'll let you go. Like
nah, same girl thought like, yeah, I feel you.
You feel me? But yeah,
she thought she was like still playing me and stuff. So I was like, whatever. Like at that point, it was just like pussy good. So whatever. Like
yeah.
I'm just fucking like I'm not really.
That shit happens,
like
though,
I wasn't
bro.
really with you. But like at some point, like she ended up moving in with dude, thinking I didn't know she moved in with him. Like she'd bring me in the house, like I smashed and shit, and then like I did.
Oh, she was grimy.
Yeah, one night she got like pissed off because she was still trying to play both sides. So like I went to my bro house, which was around the corner. I spent the night over there because we got like stupid drunk. Like I had a mad hangover, and that was the last day I decided I'm never drinking anything cheap again. Because like I think at that time we only like 20. So you got to get somebody to get you the hookup, you know what I'm saying? So he get us the giant bottle of Taka. So we was yeah. Yeah, that was a rough. That was a rough morning.
That's the bottom of the barrel. Like, oh my god!
If you know, plastic.
That's the
plastic
bottom
bottle.
of that's the lowest of the lowest of liquor. Oh
it was a rough morning. Dude got us a whole half gallon of that, and we took it down.
That was a hookup. Oh my god.
Nah, we didn't have much money.
Niggas alcoholics on the street that'll slap you try to give them some taco.
So
they don't even fuck with that shit.
So yeah, so she so I'm laying on the floor and she texts me. She like, what you doing? I'm like, I got a huge hangover, laid out on my bro floor, you know what I'm saying? She's like, what you doing over there so early? I spent the night because we got fucked up last night. Like she got hot. So she walked her ass around the corner, came out there, text me like, come outside. I'm like, what you mean come outside? I look out on the balcony. She in the front of the house. I'm like, tripping. Oh my god. So I walk outside, right? And I'm like, and she just yelling at me and shit. And I'm like, I'm so hungry. Like, y'all just basically illustrated what Taka is. So my hangover is so vicious right now.
You had a nigga moment for real.
And so like, I'm just like,
I didn't even hear nothing that she was saying, bro.
I told her, I was like, yo, like, yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this no more. And so like I just broke up with her, right? And like, so the dude came around the corner. He had followed her over there. So the dude came around the corner and he like, hey, what's going on over here? And this, mind you, this is the same dude that I pressed in his hood. So I'm like, hey bro, is this your girl? And he goes, yeah. I was like, all right then. Cool.
Yeah, okay.
And like I walked up, cause like I got the meanest hangover. I walked back in the house and both my bros was like, what happened? I'm like, man, I broke up with her. And dude came through and drove by. They was both like, man, should have called us. We'd have came down there and backed him out. I'm like, it ain't even worth all that.
It's not like you still want her, man.
Fuck that. I'm trying to lay down.
I'm trying to get you some soup.
I'm trying to
get
lay
some
down.
Pozole or some shit.
I walked right back in there and laid dead on the floor.
Like, I'm trying to get them out of here.
No, but that's definitely a thing, though. You could definitely, like, especially out here, you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time and not even realize it until you realize you like, I gotta get that movement going.
I don't know about that.
I can't fight everybody.
I knew my that was
your
different.
situation.
That was a different upbringing. I knew where I was at.
Yeah, that's different.
You were going in crazy.
That's different, bro. Knew where he was going and he knew what he was going for.
You had a real baby boy movie situation going on. Like it sounded like
baby boy.
You was on your bike.
This Jody.
Yeah, you was definitely
this the nigga out here.
Sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
But she did end up getting married to dude and moving out to Texas, and then they got divorced.
Oh
well. Should have stayed with a real one. Should have stayed with a real one. That's what your ass get.
Hey, where the sound
with a real one. Now your ass divorced. Now that's on your record for life. You should have stayed with a real one. You fucked up.
Well, hey. You better off.
Should have stayed with a real one.
I thought that was the way to end that story.
He said, "Fuck you, Yvette."
Hey, yo ass funny girl, you out there divorced in Texas?
She sounded like she was from the east side.
Should have stayed with a real one.
Nah, she was from Compton.
You should have stayed with a real one. Fucked around. See, that's what always be happening. These females be they always trying to talk about us, trying to get our cake and eat it too. Y'all bitches be trying to do the same shit and then end up with a fucked up nigga. And then y'all end up fucked up for the next niggas. So don't blame us for y'all fucking problems. It's y'all problems. Y'all decisions, y'all problems. Don't blame us. It's y'all.
Facts. So I got a question for y'all. We could probably end on it. So, all right. I was gonna do this for Tay's Corner, but I don't have my button yet. So I'm gonna get that button. All right. So here's the question. Would y'all rather have $3 million cash or unlimited get out of jail free cards?
Oh, I already got my answer. You ready?
Go for it.
Unlimited, baby. You know why?
What's up?
That same situation we just talked about. I'm just gonna rob a few banks until I get like a few, until I'm comfortable enough on that jumper shit. I'm having, enough racks to where I can do what I want to do.
But who says you're gonna get any money out of these? You might get caught all the time.
Yeah, man. See, you didn't listen to the question right.
Like you could get out of jail, sure, but you probably get caught all the time.
Facts. See, you didn't listen right because I'm thinking all I'm thinking is what I'm gonna do with that $3 million. You feel me? I might buy a fucking jail. You feel me?
What would you
just own a jail? You feel me? Fuck. I don't know. Might just buy a jail. I don't know. No, just to have best of both worlds. Like shit.
I've never Googled it, but I'm sure it costs like maybe like 100. I'm assuming jails are expensive because they're a really big business. How much you think a jail costs? Like $1 billion companies. 100 million. Like how much you think a jail costs?
Build your own and then go.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm trying to build my own shit.
Populated. Go build your own and then.
Hey, if you had an independent jail, you probably would make.
I'm gonna build my own
wealth.
Shit.
I think
unfortunately,
jail.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So I got one jail and one money.
Yeah, I need that cash.
To get out of jail
because I'm not gonna go to jail.
Y'all said jail. I didn't say nothing about going to jail.
I said I
get out of jail free.
I said I need that money.
So the appeal of never going to jail for anything you do doesn't hit you.
Well, I know the life that I lead, and I know that I don't do criminal shit, so I don't really worry about going to jail.
I get that, but now like, yo, man, if I go slap this registered person and I take the money out the register, ain't nothing they can do about it.
It's not even on that. That's like the lowest.
Why would I want to do that though?
I don't know.
I got $3 million.
If you could speed off, you could go do whatever you want.
Nah, but my thing is, why would I want to do something illegal or criminal if I'm financially wealthy? Like, why am I worried about trying to do shit like that's ghetto shit? I got $3 million.
I know, that's why it's two different aspects of this
question. The fuck, nigga?
But it's funny though, because you can get that $3 million and you can still be ghetto and not, elevate how you doing it. And you could lose that $3 million real fast.
And most people is gonna blow through that $3 million like nothing.
That's why I actually want to do it.
I already know like what I want to do if I had $3 million. I already got shit that I already know where I'm gonna put the money at. Like I got shit like dreams and ideas just ready to be funded. Like I'm not thinking about doing no.
So I got the $3 million, and so you just robbing banks until you get it right.
You want to go rob banks and shit.
So you robbing banks till you get it right.
I just said that.
I mean, it's cool because you get to rob the bank, and then if you get it wrong, like you get caught, you like, all right, so this is what I did wrong this time. So next time I'm gonna come in.
You get to keep learning from your mistakes.
I can get a better crew.
This nigga want to learn from him. He want to. Hey, though, you see, this is why I don't choose that one because I already learned from my mistakes, and I don't need to learn nothing else, bro. Hey, there ain't nothing else for me to learn from, bro. I already know. Like I don't need to go to jail, bro.
That $3 million would be a good jump.
But I don't need to go to jail.
Nah, definitely. I don't want the option of never going to jail for me is like a super, super, super beneficial one because you could just not be doing anything criminal and get picked up and put in jail for some bullshit.
But I'm not scared to go to jail though, so that's why I'm not worried about that. Give me that $3 million so I could build this life that I'm trying to build. Fuck all that other shit. I ain't worried about that. If I go to jail for some shit that I ain't do, I'm gonna just trust in the Lord that He gonna get me out. Shit, because I ain't do it.
So there's that level of it, but then you also have to explain that every single time something comes up, like, oh, did you get arrested? Did you go to jail? Well, yeah, but it wasn't my fault. Like, you always have to have that conversation if you ever go to apply for another job or whatever you want to fucking do, get a loan.
If I'm wrongfully accused, it's gonna be on record. I don't have to explain anything. They do background checks.
I just don't want the fucking trouble.
Nigga, don't get in trouble. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, sometimes, hey, you cannot
this
be doing
nigga's
nothing
crazy.
In trouble, bro.
Hey, bro, what? You're not making no sense.
That's why this is a good question. Yo,
you cannot be doing nothing to get in trouble. We all know how easy it is
us
to not
as
do
black
nothing.
dudes, you already know you can't get in trouble at just
for doing nothing. You could look like somebody that did something, or they think you did.
But at
like,
the same
you look
time,
like homeboy
if you
that
got
did
$3
whatever.
million, you're not gonna live to live that life. So I mean, it's like two different things. You can always get away, but with this other side, you can get away with anything.
But see, and having unlimited get out of jail free cards is only gonna make you fucking want to do shit that's gonna have you go to jail and use them. So why the fuck would I want that?
that depends on your mindset, because I mean, it just the freedom of it is nice to me. I didn't say I was gonna do anything criminal. I said I could.
Fuck all that. Give me that $3 million so I can invest in myself.
Hey, dude, it's kind of like that conversation when they ask you, would you rather a certain amount of money or have a dinner with somebody? It's like it just depends on what you would do.
Dumbest fucking conversation I hear all the time.
It's just like it depends on one. It would depend on who it is, but also what you do with both things. Because you can get a whole bunch of money.
$500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. Give me the $500,000.
Yeah, I'm taking the money.
I would take the money too, but for way less reasons than everybody else. I'm not really that interested.
It's very simple to me.
That would lead me anywhere, like as much as the money could.
Exactly. That's it. You can get so much game from Jay-Z. Do I have the financial status to do what Jay-Z is giving me the game for?
Right.
No.
Unless he could put me in unless that conversation led to him putting me, like, we became friends, and then he's like, yo, man, I fuck with you, like, I'm, whatever. Cool, but how likely is that to happen? Whether it's I just got the cash and I could just try to figure it out myself.
That's where faith come in, though.
It's not
have faith in Jay-Z.
It's lunch with Jay-Z, not connections with Jay-Z.
Right. I ain't trying to eat with that nigga, bro.
What if we don't even like the same shit? Because we don't even live the same lifestyle right now. So he might want some fancy, super crazy shit, and I might just want to do some regular.
He probably want to go eat some fucking escargot and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Exactly
nigga?
what I was thinking, bro. I was like, you don't want to eat snails with your ass, nigga. Some caviar or some crackers, and I might want to go get like a chili cheeseburger with some bacon or something.
I'm gonna be like, hey, is it too late to change my answer? This nigga trying to eat snails and shit.
That is hands down the dumbest question I feel
bro,
like.
Give me my fucking money, man, and stop playing with me, man. Give me my fucking money, bro. Like, hey,
they make it sound appealing though.
Unless the question
Jay-Z,
unless the question is set up and loaded, don't ask me no money versus this question, because I'm gonna always choose the money. Unless that shit is set up or loaded in a certain way to where it's a trick question. Like, I'm always gonna keep the money.
Before you came on earlier, we were kind of talking about this with my cousin because he showed me his arm and I was joking about him getting tattooed with a sponsor. He said he would do it if the money was right.
Like getting a tattoo of a sponsor?
Yeah, like his example was Tide. He said he would get
if Tide or Clorox hit me with the right check, man, hey, throw your logo right here.
Next to Huey, bro. Next to Huey, which is completely opposite of what that tattoo would be, but it was hilarious.
I'm not doing that.
But he said if the money was right, he would do it.
If the money right.
I'm not doing that.
So so you wouldn't do it for the money.
I got tattoos on me right now that I wanted to get, that I look at to this day and be like, why the fuck did I do that? Mm-hmm. So I know I'm gonna be mad at that shit forever. I don't care how much money it is.
It depends on the person. Me personally, hey, like I said, if the check right,
see, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that.
Throw your logo right there. No, because you gotta. Us having tattoos, yes, all the tattoos I get, they mean something.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like, if you're thinking about it with real brand, of course not. Like, nah. But like, yo, the check right.
Like, I mean, it's a bag though. It's like a cool some amount of money, but you have to keep the tattoo.
I'm comfortable with it. Everybody not gonna be comfortable with that.
See, this is me when it comes to like doing shit for money. It's like, if it wasn't this amount of money, would I still do it? And if I wouldn't, then I wouldn't do it for the money. That's simple. That's how I simply look at it. Like it ain't no hard thing for me.
So
like,
it's no amount of money.
I wouldn't even like. No, why the fuck would I want to walk around with fucking Clorox and Tide on my body? Like, no, fuck no.
Not for $4 million.
No, bro. Money. I don't look at money how everybody else look at money, bro. Like I don't know,
Clorox,
bro.
write that check out
bro.
Write that check out to me.
I gotta live. I still gotta go to sleep at night, bro. Like, damn, I really just got this tat for this money. Like, damn, I ain't shit.
Hey, you want that first tattoo, Ty? Send me a check for that meal, boy. Hey, nigga. Baby need new shoes, boy.
You start doing that, then people gonna be at your door.
Hey, what are the offers? Let's talk about it.
People gonna be at your door. They see you start taking that.
I can decline and accept.
Right, let's talk about it.
I can decline and accept. And the thing about tattoos,
like, yeah, we got an offer for you.
I don't have to be Shaq. I don't have to do every commercial, but I could listen to what I want to.
And the thing about tattoos, man, I mean, I'm pretty sure we gonna have a licensing deal. Like at some point, I can get this thing covered up.
Nah, you gotta keep it, man.
Oh, I gotta keep it for life.
You gotta keep it. It's a tattoo, nigga.
Ain't no covering shit up, bro. That wasn't part of
it. You can't cover it. You gotta keep it.
All right, well, fine. Fuck it. I'm keeping it then. I'm gonna be Clorox.
No, you already said you was gonna do it, nigga. You gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, I said I'm gonna be Clorox.
Crazy. For a meal?
I didn't say for a meal. I said check right.
What is your number?
Check right.
I don't know. I don't have a specific number.
2 million.
When you said four sounded great. I'll do 4. Okay. I can flip that.
You got excited for 4. Okay.
I can do that easy.
Okay.
4 million.
So, people with money out there, Black's number is 4 million. Run it up.
Send half in advance so I know it's real. Then I get it, and then you can send me the other half after.
Hey, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Everybody gonna be hitting you up like, yo, I'm trying to get the logo blasted on you, man. What's the deal? Where I send the money?
Hey, hit my LLC.
Send that cash, bro.
But, hey, man, this shit about to go out. That was a fun episode. We had time anyway, too.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect, man.
It's a great way to come back for 20.
I had fun kicking it with y'all, man. Number Binte. Binte was hard. We did it up. We're gonna have our guest next week for Binte Uno, and we have our soundboard working. And shit gonna be right, but we got the new look. So shout out to Black.
Yes,
and
sir.
a real shout out to y'all, the listeners. I mean, aside from my co-hosts that hold this up, we appreciate y'all for fucking with us and, dealing with our technical difficulties and all that shit. Like,
yes, sir. And so from your boy Black.
Man, who